want to get on my soapbox about perspective, because the society then is very different from the society now. And I think a choice was made to not even acknowledge Penelope's body type at all, because they didn't want the backlash, which we got the backlash anyway. We were going to get the backlash anyway, because this is 2024. And this book, the date of their book is 1824. So yes, we see it being filmed and the season happens in 1815, but this is 200 years ago. There was a different aesthetic for women because of what women were needed for. It was all about having children and things like that. But the aesthetic was different for what men wanted.
Skinny women were a sign of poverty. Poverty. That you could not provide enough sustenance to keep your woman to a healthy weight where she could carry babies and carry her body and have the energy to do things.
And back then a woman was for breeding children and her body had to feed them.
Yes.
So they looked for different things. And we look at that differently. So the aesthetic so far, even with this show, but I mean, in most of the media we see, and most of the romances we see have been thin women getting mostly thin men, but there's media out there where bigger men can get an aesthetically pleasing woman. I'll say standard, because everybody has their own thing.
Yes,
everybody has their own body type that they like. I'm not into muscles. I'm not into muscly guys. I like tall, nerdy dudes. Okay, if you're tall and you're nerdy, I'm there for it. Give me glasses. I like a tall, nerdy guy. The best example I have is comedic actor Stephen Merchant. I think he is adorable. He's tall. He's nerdy, comes off nerdy. Love him. He plays nerdy people. If you're not sure who that is, he was the guy that almost got Amy on Big Bang Theory when Sheldon realized he loved Amy and she was his earworm and he came to get her.
Okay.
And Stephen Merchant loves Sheldon, and he's like,
is he the geologist? No.
No.
Yeah. I know the one now. The one she goes on the date with, and he's like,
she's on the date.
Yeah.
And he's getting them back together. Like, I
was thinking of Bert, because he's also amazing.
Bert.
I know. I love Bert.
Bert's funny. Bert's funny, but not my type. His voice is too monotone for me. Yeah. I love it. But I like a sense of humor. I like intelligent. I'm definitely a sapiosexual, as we talked in our last pod. We needed to see that as well in media, where someone is loved just because of who they are, how they've always been, and not for anything they can bring to the table or do for, right?